Alright guys, we should be getting into the game any moment now, as we are basically just waiting on one or two players to join into the lobby, but that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the lobby for you guys so you guys can see how we are coming along as far as the lobby goes, and so that way I can just sit here and make sure that we are good to go and get underway, guys. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. All of you that have stayed around, thank you so much. It's awesome of you guys. We are going to be getting into the round of 32 action here in just a moment. We have Choke Overwatch taking on Yolo, who did win, unfortunately, due to some technical issues. DCs from the side of Resurrection unfortunately prevented them from being able to field a full roster, and unfortunately, that's just how it goes. So Yolo is going to be moving on. They're playing at Choke Overwatch in the round of 32. We will be, of course, getting into more action in a moment, guys, once this game is underway. But as far as it goes, like I said, the bracket has been going along nicely as we've been watching these games, and of course it's just going on in the background. Overwatch Kings was able to take out their opponent, Grow Up Gaming, pretty swiftly, as they are already into the round of 16. I believe I hopefully will be getting into the, I would like to, for round of 16, cover Click Effect versus, I believe, what will be Gold Rush Diggers, but we will end up seeing. And then it looks like that's about it so far. Only Overwatch Kings has dispensed of their round of 32 opponent already, and okay, I think he's a caster. Let me double check. Let me go up to the list of casters. Apologize, this guy's ooh. Yeah, it doesn't look like, unfortunately, he is that caster. 1 second, guys. Drink of water here. Oh, I don't know why that. Oh, that was annoying. Hey, when that happens, when you're like talking, and then like you have a cough, and then you start tearing up, and it's like the combination of all the events together, and you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, as I am like literally crying now, at least it feels like it. We are going to be waiting on the last member of the side of Yolo, and they'll be getting right into the match. Of course, this is a best of one. Ugh. And winner will be moving on into the round of 16. And this is going to be a little bit... Okay, so he is on a cigarette break, so we do know he's alive. We do know he is existing, and we do know that he is not having any technical issues. So, of course, we did just watch them in a game, but it's one of those situations where he could have just DC'd and, you know, been gone. So hopefully we'll be getting this match any moment now, guys. As I do apologize for that random coughing fit right there, guys. It was just out of nowhere. But yeah, so Choke Overwatch, again, they're a team that they've been doing pretty well on the backswing of a lot of tournaments. They've been impressing, in my opinion, a lot of people. At least they've been impressing me more and more, and it looks like we will be getting into the game just in a moment, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to this, and then we're going to go ahead and update this to say Choke Overwatch, and then we'll be getting right into the action. And I am ready as well. So, it looks like we can get into the action here in just a moment, guys. Choke Overwatch taking on Yolo. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be an exciting match. I'm definitely ready for it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Again, this is just the beginning of the day. This is the day where technical issues, or part of the day where technical issues can abound. Coughing fits from the caster can ruin bracket talk. But we are going to be moving swiftly along throughout the day, so definitely get out there on social media, let people know about this stream, let people know about this event that's going on, and definitely let at ESL Overwatch know that you guys are enjoying the content. If you're not enjoying the content, then let them know what, if you guys have any preferences for tournament play, anything like that, suggestions. They make the world go round in this kind of industry, so, never be afraid to get out there and speak your opinion about stuff, because at the end of the day, that's the only way that we can figure it out. And personally, for me, of course, I will always try to do my best to listen to all the suggestions that you guys can give, because at the end of the day, I need your guys' suggestions to be able to improve, because I can't just, figure it out all on my own. At the end of the day, there are things that I just miss and don't notice out of my own mannerisms and such. But outside of that, guys, we'll be getting into the action. Overwatch is coming up for you here. We have the side of Choke taking on the side of Yolo. Choke Gaming versus Yolo Gaming. Memes. Which meme is greater? Well, let's find out as Tazik is going to be taking the Lucio onto the map for the side of Choke. We do have his teammate Hayes going to be picking up a Zarya. We have Kissa, the one and only, going to be picking up a McCree. We have Darius on his Zenyatta. We have Chipsa going to be picking up a Junkrat. Pretty standard pick for him. And then, of course, Christopher, last but not least, he's going to be championing their Reinhardt. Over here for the side of the offense, for the side of Yolo, we just watched them have a pretty decent, what do you want to call it, performance. Even though there was some DCs, I want to say their offense after it got into the streets phase definitely looked a lot better. We're going to have Yakir picking up a Genji. We're going to have Doe picking up a Reinhardt. We're going to have Crazy Genius on a McCree. RaptorZ1 is going to be picking up their Lucio. Tolvia is going to be picking up their Roadhog. And last but not least, Timmy is going to be picking up the Zenyatta. So we will be starting the stopwatch on time and getting ready right into the action. So let's see what the offense has got. Let's see what they can do. Already a lot of damage. Chipsa with his signature. Mine slightly in front of the door. He seems to like that a lot, where he puts it not exactly where you would expect it, but near where you would expect it. In the sense that, like, yeah, you expect it to be right at that door. You're waiting for it. You're going to be looking down at the door. You're going to shoot that. But then he's going to place it slightly farther ahead, not where you're looking, and he's going to hit 2 or 3 of you, and he's going to get a fair bit of damage using that police booth there, or phone booth. But it looks like he is going to throw out that explosion, doing a fair bit of damage. Then trap up against, oh, it actually got a double trap, one against, and actually going to end up cleaning with here because of that. It's going to get a second kill onto Timmy, and maybe even a third, as Chips' grenades are just going to town. Kiss is going to get another kill as he takes out Crazy Genius, and Christopher was able to take out Doe, and that's going to be the first few kills of the match, as Choke Overwatch seems to have a stable defense already up and running. Of course, Chipsa on that Junkrat, that's going to be one of those key heroes in this kind of defensive setup. As you can see, he basically just denies this entire choke point. You're really going to need your Genji to get in there and prevent him from continuing to do what he's doing, but that's going to be a rip tire. That could get a lot of kills here. We'll see what ends up happening. Good job by Crazy Genius, able to shoot that down. Might embolden him perform a little bit better here. We see actually a hook on the Chipsa. Can they capitalize off of? He's trying to land the shots, but it looks like Crazy Genius is going to miss those mid-air shots. Those are the hardest to land, but the most important too, as there's going to be a little bit more damage coming out from him. But so far the defense is looking very stable from Choke Overwatch, playing very well. Darius is going to get another kill actually as he takes out one. That's going to be Akira going down, and looks like that Discord orb on the Roadhog. No surprise there, but Doe, bad spot. He's going to end up going down. Chipsa gets that kill, making a double kill for him. Is now more orbs going to be coming out here from the Zenyatta. And another Rip Tires, 2 so far from the side of Chipsa. He's going to be detonating that pretty quickly right onto Tovia. And that's going to make it very hard for this next offense to be able to get grouped together in a meaningful amount of time. They will have to go ahead and wait for Timmy to respawn. Or sorry, they will have to wait for Tovia to go ahead and respawn. And he will be up now, but Transcendence is available, so we'll see what the defense will be able to do against that. Of course, Darius has his own, so Transcendence v Transcendence, and oh, those shots. He's going to end up taking out Tovia. I believe that was a spike. Iron Trap also helping out there, and that's going to be a charged up blast, not doing too much. Charge coming out from Christopher, going to take out one as Kissa gets himself a double kill, and now Hayes on to Doe, and Choke Overwatch looking very strong right now. Yakir not in a good spot. He's isolated and all alone, and so is Crazy Genius. I say isolated, but they are back there with each other, but at the end of the day, they're surrounded by a lot of angry defenders, and they're going to get cleaned up here, chased down, and as you can see, Christopher, well, he was following him down. No rest for the wicked there, as he's going to be hunted down and hounded down by the Reinhardt, chopped down to size with that axe. Of course, good Reinhardt skin there. One of my personal favorites. But nothing wrong with the good old, I believe it's Paragon or whatever, the Reinhardt gold skin with his no helmet. Good one as well. Of course, just the all gold is a very good one as well. There's going to be a Graviton Surge coming out from the defense. Not so much gained out of it yet, as there's going to be an Earth Shatter right after it. And there's the defensive Meditation coming out. Transcendence stopping up a lot of this damage as Akira's trying to do what he can with this blade, but so far he hasn't gotten too much done. There is going to be a tire coming out here from Chipsa. What does he get down? A triple kill. Taking out Rods, Timmy and another, and Tobia going to be end up going down to Christopher as Crazy Genius goes down to Chipsa. Chipsa getting himself 4 kills on the fight. Christopher with a total of 3. And between Chipsa and Christopher, there was a lot of corpses in their wake, and that's going to be the next offense cleaned up. Only 23 seconds remain, and we might have a full hold here from Choke Overwatch, as they are looking to come out strong at the beginning of this tournament. Of course, they need to. Performing very well would get them good seeding going into the monthly finals. But the offense does have one opportunity, and the defense can't crumble now. Because, of course, crumbling now could mean that they could take the rest of the map in a pretty quick time and make it very hard still. But Kissa getting a triple kill with that Deadeye, that's pretty much going to shut that down. And looks like defense going to be able to hold here as Hayes is able to clean up Timmy. Last member alive is going to be crazy as he's going to be running off, trying to get off alive, but he ends up dying in the end, it looks like. But full hold coming out here from the side of Choke Overwatch. And we'll be seeing if they can go ahead and take the point. We do have still the opportunity for Yolo to tie. But of course, you imagine after a hold like that, that's a low probability. Choke Overwatch looking very good there in that match, I gotta say. There's just not too much to look at in here. You know, just King's Row is like, they gotta fix this so I can like go out on the map and like do cool stuff. But fortunately, oh no, actually, you know what, guys? There's a peanut butter in here with a fix energy drink. Get your fix with fix energy drink, guys. That's what's up right there. But yeah, some peanut butter and some energy drinks. It looks like Winston might have been in here, Hayes. Wonder. Over here for the defense now is, of course, going to be Yolo. We'll see what they go with. Rod's going to be actually picking up a Mercy, so a little bit of a different look. Lucio on the defense is a little bit more of not as necessary, honestly. Like, at the same time, like, it's always worth saying, like, whenever you bring up a conversation with Lucio, I always kind of, like, I'm going to brush it over. But at the end of the day, Lucio is the only hero that's going to give your team AoE speed effects. And that just means that at the end of the day, he's always going to have that as a facet over other heroes, and it's always worth talking about. Of course, it's a big impact. It makes a big difference. But at the same time, you have to also remember that when you're on defense, positioning is kind of more natural, right? You should already be in the positions you're going to be in. So there is a little bit less of a need for you to have that kind of speed boost, that kind of play. And you can go ahead and go for something more like a reinforcement potential. Of course, that's what Mercy does. She's going to be reinforcement potential like a Symmetra. Of course, Lucio is going to be positioning and team fighting, but we'll see what ends up happening here. Yakir did a lot in the last game against the side of Resurrection. Let's see if he can continue to for his team as the offense from Choke Overwatch moving up as a booming squad of individuals working together. Chips are going to get himself a double kill as Hayes is going to end up taking out Timmy, and Christopher takes out Doe, and there's not really much left. It's just Yakir and a Mercy, and they're on the run. Kiss is hunting them down. He says, no, I'm sorry, guys. This is now our map. This is now our game, and this is going to be our victory. Taking it, of course, very quickly in the beginning of the match, and that is going to be the map, guys. They are going to go ahead and be taking that as Choke Overwatch wins 1-0. Of course, it is the round of, should probably update this, round of 32. Just too much reduction to worry about. Rip Tower coming out here. Triple kill that ended up stabilizing the point. They could have ended up losing it there, but just great play to hear from Chipsa. This is what you expect out of your Junkrat. Good spam, good positioning, area denial, target prioritization as well. He was also taking out the targets that he needed to, and that's very important, is that you do focus down the targets that you need to. He was going, of course, for that Zenyatta, for that McCree targets that threatened him, and then, of course, figuring out the rest of the targets, spamming down the big tanks and such like that. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are watching the ESL Go4 Overwatch Cup, EU Cup number 8. We did just watch the side of Choke take on Yolo. We have more action for you guys coming up. Of course, the round of 16 is right around the corner, and I would like to go over and check in on Click Effect. We'll see what happens there. But we'll be seeing guys again. This is the ESL Overwatch Cup for Go4 number 8. You guys can follow them on Twitter at ESL Overwatch, as well as check out the mainstream, which is sometimes where they will be casting it. But at the same time, they are primarily casting the Atlantic Showdown right now, but you can check them out at twitch.tv/ESL_Overwatch. If you guys enjoyed the commentary provided here, you guys can follow me at RaptorZ.OW on Twitter, as well as check out my YouTube linked down below. All the VODs from my casts, as well as my analysis videos, are uploaded there. And then on top of that, guys, you should definitely follow the channel if you haven't. All of my casting that I do on my personal channel is done here, and I do host other channels where I am casting. So following here will be a gateway to the rest of my commentary. So definitely follow this channel, guys. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. So definitely get out there, let people know, and at the same time, sit back, get some coffee, get some popcorn, get whatever beverage, food is appropriate for you. Sit down and enjoy, because we have more Overwatch coming up here, guys, in just a moment with the round of 16 for the ESL Go4 Overwatch Cup number 8. I'm RaptorZ, and we'll be right back.